My name is David Dorleans. I am a manager at PricewaterhouseCoopers, basically working in their advanced risk and compliance analytics group. And really what we do is we help banks and other institutions fight financial crime using data. We have a lot of different clients that are facing a lot of different regulatory pressures. The OCC, for instance, which is the Office of Control of Currency, would come and say that you don't have the proper controls to monitor for terrorist financing, and money laundering or fraud, for instance. And what we would do is we'd actually leverage data and technology to really help them solve those different types of issues. So really, it's all about making the financial system safer for basically the U.S. population by using data to do that. 90% of the data in the world has been created in the last 2 years. So basically, there's a lot of data out there, really. So we find that companies have so much data that it's very difficult for them to actually make decisions, because the whole concept is how do you take data and transform it into information. I would say the main thing is really honestly just finding the right talent. I mean, really what we would see is that someone would have the skill to do analytics but necessarily don't really know how to manage the data, or they would be able to manage the data and do the analytics, but they cannot convey the results of analytics to an executive, for instance. So if you can manage a lot of information, you can communicate well with the client, and you can look into the future and be innovative, then we're looking for someone like yourself. We have a practice right now at my firm that was 12 people when I joined. It's like about 100 people now over the course of about 11 months. So really, we really want to grow the company and grow the practice. And we're actually slowing down our growth because we cannot find the right people to actually help us grow. From what we can see is that I think there's going to be a shortage of about 190,000 jobs potentially of people with data analytics skills that we would actually require for the US that we're not going to have really in the near future. The challenge is basically just getting the right people there. So really, it's playing a very, very big role. Just taking the big data and really looking at different patterns, different financial crime typologies, and just making sure that you have the safest banking system possible. So really, it's playing a very, very big role. Just taking the big data and really looking at different patterns, different financial crime typologies, and just making sure that you have the safest banking system possible.